Welcome to the Godcast. These videos will not be free after this live. So please grab your popcorn, grab your pen, and let's get to this money.
Hurt your feelings to help your life. Hurt your feelings to help your life.
The game is to be sold, not told.
Okay, welcome, baby. This is Al Terry Henry, man. And I want to talk to you today about fixing credit, okay? I'm on everything today. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Patreon, I'm on everything because I want to talk to you about fixing your credit, man. We've been, like I told them earlier, I'm tired of seeing you year after year getting you the income tax, and by August, you done lost your car, you done got evicted from your houses, this, that, or another. We want to show you how to fix your own credit, okay? Because your credit is what's keeping you from renting a house. Your credit is keeping you from buying a house. Your credit is what's keeping you from buying a new car. So some of you riding these raggedy cars. It's all in your credit, man. Everything is in your credit. So no matter how much money you get, you don't even have to spend your money if your credit is on point. Okay. So we want to teach you how to fix your credit, because I was talking to a lady today who paid somebody an arm and a leg to fix her credit, and it keeps coming back. She said no matter how much time they take it off, it keeps coming back. And I say, well, the reason why it keeps coming back, because most of your credit bureaus, they own like 3 and 4 different companies. So when you opt out of one company, they still have 6 or 7 other companies that is reporting on you, all these aftermarket companies. So today we're going to be discussing all the aftermarket companies, all the companies what's reporting on you. If y'all have questions, ask me too, because I'm going to be answering questions while I'm on this live. But we're going to be reporting and recording to you all the excess companies that don't. Y'all may not even know that it's this many companies. I mean, we talking about like 12, 13 companies that's constantly reporting on you every month. So when you take something off, they'll put it back on because it's reporting through another agency. So on my Patreon, before we get started, remember, we have on March the 28th, we have a conference coming up called the Middleman Conference. We'll be teaching all these things and some, how to make money like I do. Okay, you don't see me just buying people new trucks and new trailers and all this because it's just growing out of the crack of my behind. No, we actually hustling and getting this money. So I want to show you how to hustle and get this money and be a continuation and a blessing for your friends and your family. Okay, that's March the 28th. I want to see your face in the place. It's only $5.99. That's nothing. So I want to see you all there. On top of that, we'll be teaching about credit. Okay, talking about credit, going into detail. If you see any questions, brother, let me know. But going into detail about credit is, okay, the first company, and I'm gonna run through it. Unless you stop me and y'all got questions, I'm gonna run through it. Okay, the first company we'll talk about is Equifax. Equifax Information Systems. Nowhere in that title do it say Equifax Credit Bureau. It don't say credit bureau. These are not credit bureaus. These are third-party monitoring services that reports on you. They have certain companies that report on you for certain things, like LexisNexis. You're talking about like apartment leases, broken leases, certain things. Check systems report on you if you had a bad bank account, you opened a bad account, you wrote a bad check. You know, certain companies report on certain things. So I included in my Patreon the companies and the letters that where you can mail off to these people and opt out of their services. Okay, you can't just do what you want to do. It's only $60 in my Patreon. You go to my patreon.com, the Godcast channel. The link will be in the bio. It's $60 to go and buy these letters and stuff to opt out. But you got Equifax, okay? Then you got Hexiom. That's Hexiom LLC. That's a whole third-party company that reports on you daily, okay? And they're watching everything you're doing. And I can put this back to scripture, but I ain't trying to preach on you, because the Bible says even the angels are recording everything you're doing daily for your day of judgment. So these companies are recording what you're doing. When you're doing something wrong, when you don't pay your rent on time. And let me say this to you. Being late on an account is worse than a bad account, okay? Let's get that straight, because some people think, can you just take this off of my account? No. If you can just take the late payments off your credit will shoot up. Just take the late payments off of your account. So if you have a good account and you may have been late 3 or 4 times and it's reporting late every month. Remember, 30 days late, 60 days late, that's reporting every month. So it looks like every month you're reporting late. You can take that off and shoot your credit points up 40, 50 points because you're taking that off your credit score. Okay. So it's certain things like that. And I'm going to have all the addresses for the companies in my Patreon that you can go purchase when we're done. They have the addresses and the letters and everything. Okay. It's already there. You have TransUnion LLC. Okay. You have Equifax Information Systems, Hexion, TransUnion LLC. You have Kroll, Kroll, One Trust Experian. See, that's owned by Experian, and you didn't even know. It's called Kroll, Kroll, a whole nother company that's going to report. So when you opt out of Experian, you're going to turn around and get stuck with Kroll because they're going to report on you. You know, then you got LexisNexis Risk Solutions. Okay, you got LexisNexis, you got LexisNexis Risk Solutions, and you have the address for them that you got to report. Now, remember, you have to contact every last one of these companies and report and send them a letter of opt out. Now, the key is the key. Let me give you the key factor sauce because you can make gumbo, but if you don't put certain things in, it's not a gumbo, it's a stew. So the key is you got to send these letters off to them. Registered mail, not certified mail, registered mail. Send everything off that you're going to mail to them registered mail. Now, if you got a system, they got systems you can use that's all automated, that you can do this automated. It costs money. That's fine. What you got?
Mr. Barcelo asked, what do you do by doing this? What's the end goal benefit of getting these companies to start reporting on you?
To stop reporting on you. I mean, you know, once you fixing your credit, they're gonna still report on you. That's why sometimes when you fix your credit, they still come back. You know, now let me say this. I gotta say this loud and clear. One company that's going to continue to come back is the government. Okay, so with child support, if you got child support, I can get it off. But trust me when I tell you, if you owe back child support in about 2 to 3 months, it's going to come back. Unless you pay off the back pay, then we can take it off and put a block against it, but they can't report. But if you have back pay on them, they're going to come back and they're going to bite you in the butt. You know what I'm saying? That's just bottom line. That's the government, you know. And if you're dealing with something through the courts are going to put it back on. So, you know, we normally tell people, look, we're going to take it off. Your credit going to shoot up. You got 2-3 months to go get what you got to get. What you got?
Somebody said, so this is what they mean by when you fix your credit, you still have to do some more fixing.
Yes. It don't ever stop. I mean, you know, think about it. Just like if I was on the other end of the spectrum, which I am, when I help people take the trackers off their car, it don't stop the repo man from trying to get the cars. It don't stop them from trying to repo that car and find out where you're at and do their due diligence. You just relax because, okay, they can't track you, but they still got your license plate. They still got your VIN number. They still know all your contacts from where you was, your mama, your grandma, your church house, your job. They still looking for you. So same thing with the credit bureau. Even though you stop one company, it still got 15 other companies that's going to report on you, and they all work together. It's like demons. I hate to make it a joke, but it's for real. It's like the devil and his demons. They all work together. If they can't get you with cigarettes, they'll get you with liquor. They can't get you with liquor, they get you with gambling. They can't get you with gambling, they get you with lust or child pornography. They're going to get you some kind of way. So everybody's reporting something on you, okay? You got Kroll, like I said. Then you got LexisNexis, okay? Then you got Innovis. A lot of you don't know about Innovis. You need to research Innovis. Innovis is dangerous. They're reporting on you constantly, man, and they're watching everything you do. So Innovis Data Solutions is in my Patreon if you want to know. It got the address and everything with them. Okay, you got CoreLogic Credco. CoreLogic Credco. They're going to report on you constantly also. I hate CoreLogic Credco. I had to just take it off of my credit. It came off in 4 days, but they constantly popping up. Every time you look up, they pop up on your credit. Okay, and these people are dangerous because a lot of those inquiries you pull off your credit, they turn around and put them back on your credit to run your credit back down. It's treacherous. Okay, you got Clarity Services. Where they come from, I don't even know because they weren't even around for about 5 years ago. Go ahead.
Is having too much credit, having a credit line that's too large on your personal side bad?
It depends on the rest. Some people just doing dumb stuff. I hate to say it like that, but they're buying trade lines and they don't, like, for instance, you never had nothing but $20,000 worth of credit. on your credit, but then you went and bought a $80,000 trade line. Like it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They look at continuous graduation. You get an $80,000 credit line, you pay that off, you go to the next level, 150, 200, and you constantly build up. But people is jumping from 5 years ago, you had $20,000 of credit to now you got $150,000 of credit. And it's bad because it just shows inconsistency. And on top of that, then you go try to get funding. And if some people are not getting funding because it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? It got to match. These people are not idiots. They're dealing with some of the top criminals and scam artists across the world on a daily basis. So they're not idiots to not know what credit is supposed to look like. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be changing it this year that they're going to look for the last 5 months of credit. It won't be that old when you go back. So y'all got age cards and all that. Use it while you can. That's great. It works. But we talking about for personal credit, they're supposed to be going back for like 5 months. So you're going to have perfect credit for the last 5 months, not for the last 5 years. They want to see what you did for the last 5 months. It makes sense to me. Okay. You want to buy a car now. Okay. How was you 5 months ago? How was you 6 months ago? Was you late on any payments, whatever? So they're supposed to be changing that whole history of credit according to Washington and how they look at credit. Okay. So we spoke about CoreLogic. Okay. So we got Clarity Services, which I told you how they report on you. Then you got SageStream. Go ahead.
Somebody in no matter of fact, Mr. Robert. He said trade lines are meant for a quick boost on credit.
Yes.
That's not got negatives.
Yes. Bingo. No negative. And those of y'all, let me say this, because I got a few people in here, Barcelo Brothers, a few other people that have bought age corporations. Look, make sure you don't have any negative, any inquiries, because to get money, you can't have no inquiries. Okay. So go ahead and start working on getting those inquiries off if you have an inquiry. They don't want to see no inquiries. Okay. So make sure you take that off. That's a whole other story, but take that off. Okay. And like he said just now, that's a quick boost. Get your money, get out. If you got, for those of y'all, if y'all got $30,000, you want to make some quick money, $30,000. If you just got that put up somewhere, go ahead and open you a Navy Federal account. Open your Navy Federal account and put it in there and let it sit there for about 30 days and go ahead and grab you a secured credit card. Okay, they're gonna give it to you instantly with $30,000 and tell them you want a $90,000 line of credit. They're gonna give it to you. Trust me when I tell you. I can walk you through it. You got to pay for consultation. They're gonna give it to you, and then you're gonna take that money. You're gonna get your 90. Now you got 30 plus 90. You're gonna get your 90, and you're gonna pay off that 90. But go ahead and take off the 90. When they give you the 90, take you about 80, and go ahead and pay down that 90 automatically within the first month. Pay that 90 down, and then he's telling me I'm giving too much game. But anyway, I'm gonna give him this one. This is one. Okay, you pay that 90 down, and then you just pay on that 10. And as you pay that 10 for 6 months, you pay that off, they're gonna double your limit. Okay. So now within 6 months, you're able to go get $200,000, because you've paid off $90,000 and you're constantly doubling your money. So within a year, the goal is to be able to get $500,000 within a year because you're paying off every 3 months. So it's just things like this that you got to understand the credit game, man. It took me years. I'm 47 years old. I didn't learn until probably 45. It takes years to learn the credit game, man. It's not easy. The credit game is constantly changing. Okay. SageStream, Check Systems. Then you have Factor Trust, FACTOR, Factor Trust is a company that reports to you too. Okay. Then you have ID Analytics. They're reporting to you also. So you got all these companies. If you don't forget what I said, go back and look at it, or go to the Patreon and buy it, because it's going to be on Patreon. This video, the letters, the companies, the emails, the phone, the addresses, all that is going to be in the Patreon, along with the opt-out letters. It's for $60, but it's going to be in the Patreon. So you need to opt out of these services, man, and you need to let them know in their letter, like it's already written, that you did not give them authorization or permission to report on you. They will stop, but you have to send it registered mail. Send it in regular mail, they're going to say they ain't got it. They're going to lose it, whatever. Registered mail, you paid for it. It puts the postal inspector on notice, because anything registered mail Is there any way to remove an old bankruptcy from 2020? Yeah, it's already removed anything, man. You can remove anything from your credit. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you they can't. And the people who's doing these scams, I'm gonna say this loud and clear. They got people who's charging you monthly to do credit. Watch them people, man. That's scam artists. They will take, let me tell you what they do. I'm gonna make this real clear. You will have 10 accounts on your credit, right? You're paying about a month, $100, $200, whatever you're paying about a month. So what I'm gonna do, instead of disputing all 10 accounts, I'm gonna dispute 3 of them. And then you're gonna see some changes in about 2-3 months, and then I'm gonna dispute 3 more. So now over the course of a year, I done fixed your credit and then charge you double what I could have charged you when I could have just charged you $980, $1,000, whatever, and fixed your credit right then and there and got it done fast, disputed all that at one time, got all that off and put blocks on that stuff so they can't re-report it on your credit. And we do all that at one time, within the course of 45 days to 90 days versus a whole year. So stop letting people scam you by saying we're going to charge you by the month and you think it's cheap. It ain't cheap because it's going to add up on you and it's going to hold up your time. You won't be able to do nothing you want to do because you sitting there waiting on them to play around with. That's all they're doing is playing games with you. What other question you got, brother?
Patreon telling you to cool off. You giving out too much free games to everybody else.
They telling me to cool off. Hey, man, y'all want to? Hey, we be live on Patreon, man. It's nothing but $9, man. Go to my Patreon, join Patreon, man. All my Instagram, everybody. If you're not on Patreon, join it. I'll be on Patreon talking like this live. I just decided to go right now live across the board because I want to draw y'all to Patreon because Patreon get the game. Them brothers and sisters on Patreon is getting it together. They got trash contract. Matter of fact, the stuff you see me posting when you see such and such made $10,000 or $5,000 or $3,000, that's from my Patreon. That ain't no regular deck. That's people who I'm with every day. We're talking, we live streaming. I'm helping them boost their lives and all that. So I don't care if you go get a $9 membership or $199 membership on my Patreon. Y'all need to be there, man. It will change your life. This is a new year. Don't waste your time playing games because I only say certain amount of things on this live because it's everybody. It's Instagram, it's TikTok, Facebook, everything. But on my Patreon live, we don't hold nothing back. So anyway, before I go, what we got?
Man, we don't have much. It's not many questions in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple coming from Patreon side.
Okay.
One is saying that registered mail is powerful. You talk about a lot of things, and it's all registered mail.
Always register mail. Okay. I don't send nothing no other way.
Okay.
Register mail because it makes the postal inspector work, and whenever the postal inspector get involved, it's serious. They put you in jail, so they can't lie and say they didn't get it because it's all registered mail is all insured. So if you say you didn't get it, now they have to go work and find out. Okay, you didn't get it. Where did it go? Where did this go? Because according to my postal worker, it says it was delivered here at this time, yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to have to pay this guy $1,000, $10,000, whatever it is on that registered mail stamp. So I don't want to pay him that. I got paid before, matter of fact, because they lost some registered mail or they claimed they didn't get it. So they paid me $1,000. Yes, I got a check in the mail. They do not want to do that. They hate doing that. So I always send registered mail because it's going to get there. You can't lie about it, and you're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to pay for it. What you got?
To address something real quick, we got a lot of hit me up with this info. The info is on the Patreon.
It's on Patreon.
The link is in the bio. You hit us up.
Yeah. I'm not hitting you up. I'm on here for free, giving you game. So you want to know more about it. You want the letters to be able to mail off for the credit, to get it off your credit and all that. I already done typed up all that. We done all that just for you. Okay, it's in Patreon. You go in there, you purchase it. It's $60 in Patreon. You'll have the letter to mail off. You mail the same letter off to different companies. All these companies got to be mailed off. You got to have your information in that letter, which we left it open for you, and you can get this off your credit. Okay, we did the work. Now it's time for you to do some work. This is your credit, not mine. My credit good. I just bought another house and buying another car, so my credit is good. My credit probably right now by 800. So I don't need to fix mine. I'm teaching you how to fix yours. So you got to do the rest of the work. I did most of it. You do the rest. What else you got?
Let's see what we got. So these letters are good for anybody, even if your credit is good.
Yes.
Okay. And somebody in the Patreon asks, is it good to handwrite these letters or type them? It doesn't matter because we got them in the Patreon for you.
Yeah, they're ready in the Patreon for you. So you ain't got to do nothing but write your stuff in.
Yep.
How
So-
much for one on one? $100. I do $100 consultation for one-on-one.
Or $199 Patreon
Yeah.
mentorship.
All $199. If you're on Patreon and you spend $199, you can talk to me as much as you want. I got people call me all day long for different stuff. It ain't just one thing. They call me for man. I have a lady that, matter of fact, that's on my Patreon that she called me to help her. She want to build a house, so I'm walking her through the process of what to do first. You know, from the groundbreaking to the underground plumbing, because I'm a builder, I'm a contractor. So I'm telling her everything what to do.
What other services do you offer?
We offer credit repair. We offer trash contracts. We offer roadside assistance contracts. We offer trust funds, building your trust funds. We offer business mentorship. We teach you how to do your business. We do business credit. We do shell corporations, aid shell corporations if you want that. Because in order to get some major funding, you need to have aid shell corporation and good credit. So both we do both. We got to fix your credit and get your age corporation. Then you can go get some major money. Okay. Otherwise, with just some good credit, you still gonna get you 50 to 75, maybe even $90,000. We got a guy $90,000. Fix his credit. He went and got a bunch of credit cards, okay, from like 9 different banks. So 10,000 here, 20 here, 5 here, but he got $90,000 in the first week. So you know, from his bank. But remember, if you don't have a plan for this money, it's a problem, okay? Because I can help you fix your credit and get money, but the problem is nobody don't have a plan. I got $90,000 and they happy. Well, you better have a plan to flip that money because you have to pay that back, or you're gonna have to start off from scratch. You got $90,000, okay, cool. Now we got to fix your credit all over again, take all this off your credit, the whole 9 yards, and start over from scratch. Okay, so people doing it. What you got?
I need a business advisor. How much and where do I sign up? We've been talking about this for 2026 for 3 weeks.
Yes, man. Patreon. Patreon is where you want to be, man. Patreon is where you want to be. Anything outside of that, I charge. I do have people that I actually help them with their business. Like I said, the lady that I'm helping her to build her house, it's not a Patreon type deal. She's actually paying me a lot of money to build a house. And when the time comes, I'm gonna have to fly out there to North Carolina, where she's building at, to oversee a few things. So she's gonna pay for hotel and plane and the whole 9 yards. So some services are extra, but for the most part, you can get a lot done just by talking to me on Patreon, being a mentee on Patreon.
So just to go over what they can get in Patreon is what is it, 4 tiers?
4 tiers. You got a $9 tier, which is just $9 a month, and you'll always be notified. You get discounts. You get the ebooks, because I'm putting out ebooks. Matter of fact, next week we're putting out 2 more ebooks. I'm not even going to tell you, but you'll see it. There's 2 more ebooks, so you need to be a mentee on Patreon to get those ebooks. $9. I mean, ebooks selling for $20, $30. So you're getting all the free ebooks that I put out of different game and knowledge and stuff. So $9 is nothing. Then you got $45.
Yes.
Which is a little more. It tells you, it unlocks more stuff. Then you got $100. Then of course you got the ultimate, which is $199. And they constantly, trust me when I tell you, they call me. They call me and they talk to me whenever. So it ain't like I'm short. They not lying when they say I got access to Mr. Henry. They use the access. So what else you got?
Let's see. So we got a couple people that's new in here, just discovering you.
Mhm.
One, how much for the child support arrears letter?
Is in the Patreon. It's it's what, $49.
Yeah, it's like $50.
Yeah, like $50. I don't do child support anymore. I don't want to do child support anymore. So all we do is just sell you the letters. You deal with child support on your own. And so that's all I can tell you. We don't deal with that. It's too much of a headache. So
how do I pay for my one-on-one and how long is it? But they get into the Patreon.
Get the Patreon.
You get 3 consultations for
$100, 3 consultations, or you can pay $199 and get unlimited. So, or you can just pay direct. If you don't want to be in Patreon right now, you can just pay direct, and it's $100 for a consultation. So one consultation is $100, or you can go on Patreon, pay the same $100 and get 3 consultations. So and it's not really no time, man. It's not really much you can talk about that be that long. So the average conversations be, believe it or not, from 5 minutes to like 20, 30 minutes. It's not that much we can talk about. The phone is constantly ringing, and I mean, unless you just running around in circles asking the same questions, all your questions gonna be answered and fulfilled right then and there.
One thing that you left out when you was talking about the services that we offer, the biggest thing is the middleman conference.
Yeah, but I talked about it.
Well, when they asked you, but the middleman in the conference, and somebody asks, do they, if they were to buy a ticket to the conference, do they get the trash contract, or what do they get?
In the conference, if you buy the middleman conference, man, you get everything. I mean, the middleman conference it's gonna be live. This is my first one. I got some new things I'm introducing. It's $5.99 to come to the conference. It's March the 28th. It's 500 people only. I got about 60 people in here already in this folder. It's a middleman conference, okay? And so we still got like space for 440 people, because we got like 60 people, like I said already, that signed up. So we just waiting for people. I know income tax time coming, but it's $5.99 and everything. You get we're gonna talk about the trash contracts and where to get that, roadside assistance. And for those people who can't come, I never really focus on that, but we're gonna put a video out. Those who can't come, but you want to watch it on live streaming, you're gonna be live, you're gonna be able to ask questions because somebody's gonna be talking to you in the live while we're having a conference. It's only $175. So you can pay $175 and be watching it live while we're doing it.
Now, I will say this. They got somebody who got a $50 online ticket for the conference. The closer we get,
yeah,
the less space we'll have.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, and it ain't no $50. Y'all just go to okay, that's you. Okay. Yeah, so if there's any more questions, not any more questions, man, I'm gonna be live, like I said, over the weekend. Hey, I love coming here and just talking, man, and I'll be like to answer questions because all day long people's calling me, they're paying me for consultations. This is your time to have free consultations, ask questions, and I answer your questions free of charge, right here in the live. So I'll probably answer 3 more if they got it. If not,
I think that's wrapping up. I just tell them where they can find you at on Patreon and the YouTube too. The YouTube has a lot of free game.
YouTube has a ton of free game because we're not just doing lives on YouTube, but we have the Godcast channel. It's our
full podcast.
It's a full podcast.
And we got like 50 shorts.
Yeah, 50 shorts. We done interviewed people, so go to our Patreon channel, man, and go to our YouTube. It's the Godcast channel. Simple. The Godcast channel on YouTube, Patreon. You got Instagram, of course, Al Terry Henry. You got Twitch, the Godcast channel, Al Terry Henry, and then you have Instagram, Facebook, everything. I'm everywhere. So we try to be everywhere. And we also set up a few things on was it Apple Music?
Oh, Spotify.
Spotify.
So you can check out the Godcast channel on Spotify. And you can just listen to the podcast in your car.
Yes, you can listen to it in your car. So, man, if I don't have nothing else for y'all to say, let me say how much for those junk remove contracts. $5.99 for those contracts. So $5.99 for those contracts. So, man, I definitely appreciate all of y'all, man. And so I look forward to seeing y'all soon, man. We'll be back over the weekend. So yeah, if you ain't got no more questions, man, request to be in your live. Cynthia request to be in your live. Okay, great. Yeah, let them know how they can get in live. It's $175 for those, and we'll get it set up. Thank you so much, man. Thank y'all. Let's collaborate. Yeah, definitely. I'm ready.
The game is to be sold, not told.
Welcome to 300 Plates in Katy, Texas, the ultimate destination for burger aficionados. We're not just about burgers. We're about crafting experiences. Our burgers